The issue size would be 5,035 crores at the upper end of the band, which we would look to raise. This would include a fresh issue of 4,300 crores, OFS of 300 crores, and oversubscription of 400 crores, and totaling to around 5,035 crores. And the usage would be primarily to retire debt in the underlying SPVs of 3,350 crores, and the balance would be used to repay the sub-debt and the equity component of the sponsors.
Okay, so you've come out with an EV value on the RHP with about 59,000 crores odd. So what kind of future revenue growth assumptions have you used, as well as traffic estimates that you consider while coming up to this valuation?
Okay, since commercial operation date was announced, the 6 projects have delivered a revenue CAGR of 11.4%, and against that we have considered a very moderate assumptions in arriving at the 5,922 crores of EV, which is factoring around 5.5% volume growth and 4.5% inflation. That would give you on a 700 crores post-tax EBITDA that we are presently having on hand, at a 5,922 EV, one would be able to get a 12% yield to begin with. And that can only go up because the volume and traffic and the tariff will continue to go up.
That's true. So actually, if I go back to the DRHP that was filed, there the valuations you had set were about 8,000 odd crores. So what is it that changed from then to now?
Okay, nothing has changed. We have changed the variables to keep more value on the table. And at this valuation, what we are effectively doing is we are transferring these projects at book to the trust.
I see. Okay. So with this kind of, once you get the funds from this InvIT, analysts are estimating your debt to equity to go down to almost 2 to 2.2 times from the current over 3. So, and even the interest cost to come down. So what kind of effect would you say it'll have on your balance sheet?
I think IRB will stand to benefit on 2 or 3 accounts. One, with the 1,700 crores of cash coming back, the net debt to equity will improve from 3:1 to 1.8:1. Secondly, this would have a good impact on the overall ratings of IRB going up, and that can also help us going forward to reduce the cost of debt on the balance debt.
Right. Okay. So let's expand the conversation to the entire business front, IRB as a whole. What are some of the projects that you're working on? What are some of the new projects that you will be using this money that comes in to apply to?
IRB today has 11,000 crores worth of order book and equity commitments of around 1,700 crores. So that can easily be met out of the cash on hand. But this additional cash that would come in will allow us to scale up more faster. And with a lower gearing, we will be able to tap more projects. And against the 300-400 kilometers of projects that we have historically tried and executed on an annual basis, we might be able to now exceed beyond 500 kilometers a year.
Okay, that sounds nice. Okay, just one last question. So a little off topic, I would say. Could you give us a slight visibility also in terms of the arbitration awards that, are expected to come out of the NHAI, and how much is expected? What is the timeline, etc.?
Luckily, we don't have many litigations with NHAI. We had only one, where we had won an arbitration award, and we have received the component of money against that of around 200 crores.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/ETNow.